Hi guys, I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. As some of you know, I am a third year psychology student minoring in neuroscience. So I've been doing a psychology series here on YouTube, just talking about some of the things that I've learned in uni and just the research papers that I've been reading. But today, again, I would like to just do a quick catch up, um, as I feel like it's a very important topic, especially with all the crazy events that happens in the world and just life in general. I think as a psychology student who also has background in counseling, I'd love to just check in on you guys and hope that everyone's doing well. It's I think today we will just have a quick talk about mental health and why it matters, what it looks like in real life, and what each one of us can do to care for ourselves and the people that's around us. And my hope is simple that you leave today with one new skill, one new fact, and one person you just plan to check in with this week. I think it was Are You Okay Day last week, so I missed it by a week, but I think every day should be Are You Okay Day, because even though we are very connected now through the screens and through media, I feel like the loneliness pandemic is greater than ever. And I hope that you're supported, and I hope that you have someone that you can speak to. And so yeah, let's just get into it. Before we begin, there's a quick note that some parts might touch on tough feelings, and if this is a bit too much, I hope that you can just step out, go for a stretch, or sit quietly at any time. And if you notice that you need support after this session, please just reach out to a trusted person or a trained service. And if anyone is in immediate danger, please call 000. Help is out there, guys, and you're truly never alone. And I pray this for you. I pray that you know how greatly loved you are by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Um, but yeah, when we say mental health, we mean our emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and it affects how we think, feel, and act. It shapes how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is not the same as the absence of a diagnosis. Mental health is such a range of spectrum that moves across time. So think of it like fitness, which is not something I'm great at. Think of it like fitness. Some days you feel strong and empowered and motivated, but some days you just feel flat and discouraged. Um, Support, practice, and care can help you move more towards steadiness. And so let's let's do a little reflection for 30 seconds. Just place your hand on your chest and take one slow breath in, one slow breath out. Can you notice your feet on the floor? That is your nervous system saying, I am here. And you're here, right now. Hope you know. And you can feel that. And it's okay to be here, even though it can feel a lot sometimes to feel here and be in your body. Um, but it's our body, nonetheless. And again, we've been greatly designed by a wonderful creator. The stress is normal. Stress is actually a very normal response to demand, and anxiety is a sense of threat in our body and our mind. Um, I could get more into the science behind this, which I've learned extensively on, that the stress cycle from childhood could repeat and constantly replay in adulthood in ways that we cannot even imagine. The things that we hold in our bodies, the things that we hold on to, it's really an art to let go. And there's a book. I haven't read the book, but I know there's a book called The Art of Letting Go. I might read it. Low mood can often feel like heaviness, withdrawal, and loss of interest. I know I've been there. So I just want to rot in bed all day. Um, and these common signs include changes of sleep patterns, appetite, energy, focus, or even social connection. So when you're feeling like you just want to be alone. And you notice that these frequency and the intensity can impact on daily life. And it is often strong and it gets in the way. So maybe it's time to seek some help. Think of one of the signs that your body gives you when you're not okay. Can you think of one? I know for me personally, I know I'm not okay when I start holding my breath. And I don't do this consciously, I just hold my breath sometimes. Or like my shoulders just goes up like this. And so that's why deep breathing is so amazing for me, because when I breathe, I just let things go just for a moment. And just changing our body can do so much. So things such as tight jaws or racing thoughts, snappy replies, just being rude to someone. Name it quietly to yourself. Naming this, noticing this, one of the signs is also a massive first step to change. So if you can think of a sign that you have, that you know that you're about to be stressed. This is a great first step, guys. It's a great identifier because you know that when you're doing this, that something's wrong in your body. And I think just acknowledging and identifying it is that's where you begin. And next is seeking help. So let's keep going. So one myth. Let's talk about the myth. Talking about mental health puts ideas in people's heads. This is a myth. The fact is, open, careful conversation lowers shame and helps people plan for safety. So do not think that mental health is something that we shouldn't be talking about. It's not a stigma. It's actually helped so incredibly. Another myth is strong people push through. That's a myth. Well, you agree to disagree. I guess sometimes you can be strong and push through, but you also need to ask for help, because I think stronger people ask for help. Not in a crying, oh, you can cry, but I'm saying to be strong, I think, is to know immediately that you need help and ask for it, rather than I can do it by myself, and then burn out and crash and crumble. Yes, and another myth is rest is lazy. Rest is not lazy. I struggle with this. I feel very unproductive when I rest, and I beat myself up for it. But rest is not lazy. Rest is very important for our bodies, and it's recovery time for our brain as well. So rest is so important, guys. I hope you rest. I hope you sleep. Sleep is so important. It seems so obvious, but sleep. If you're watching this at like 3 a.m. in the morning, don't do that. Go to sleep. Easier said than done. I know. But let's keep going. Your brain scans for danger when it senses a threat, so your body prepares to act. So if you're in a situation where it triggers your flight or fight response, your body tends to prepare. So your heart rate rises, your muscle braces, your thoughts narrow, and this is useful for short bursts. So it's like adrenaline rush, right? It's useful because when stress stays high for too long, the alarm keeps ringing, and we don't want the alarm to keep ringing, right? So when our alarms are constantly ringing, we change our sleeps, our patience runs thin, our focus slips, and the main way to reset is to rest and to find small support steps that can calm our alarm so that we can think and connect again. So a strategy I'd like to give you is box breathing. So what you can do is go in for 4 and then hold for 4 seconds. And then repeat. Then out for 4 seconds. And repeat this twice. And you notice shift in the body. Let's do that again. I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna do it. So it goes. quick box breathing changes your body, changes your mind, brings more clarity, and just resets your nervous system. Resets your nervous system. Nervous system is not a myth, guys. This is an actual thing. Your nervous system is so important, and it's linked to so much of your body. I can't explain enough. As a neuroscience student, I can't stress the nervous system enough. But yes, I think I think today we've gone through a bit. We've gone through some things that we can do that would help, and also just having things in our personal toolkit. So it's mental health is such a big thing, and it's connected to so many different areas, such as faith, our identity, our trauma, our family dynamics. It's a lot. So I think, as much as I could ask you to reach out when you need it, I think even reaching out when symptoms are frequent, intense, and disruptive in life, it can be a lot, especially when you feel you have no one to reach out to. But there's always someone. I hope that you could just bring yourself to a GP, to your, I don't know, general practitioner. I don't know if America or anywhere else. I'm in Australia, by the way. I don't know if other places have that, but there's always someone. There's always someone to talk to, as long as you seek. Seek, and you will find. So, yeah. There's a lot more to it, but I think I'm happy to wrap it up because I feel like it is rather heavy. And I'd love for you to build your personal toolkit. So just things that you can do when you know that things are getting tough. Not for you personally, or even just share this with someone. You don't have to share this video. I don't think I do well enough for you to share this video. But if you just share the thoughts that you get if you manage to finish this video of your personal toolkit, such as the things you could do that would just having things in your plan, in your toolkit. Just having a plan. This is why I have a script because I go off track. Just having things in your toolkit so that when you're feeling overwhelmed or when you know someone's feeling overwhelmed, you can just take it out and instantly use it, such as a practice for our body is breathing, walking, or stretching. One practice for our mind, such as journaling, gratitude, prayer, or a thought recording. I love recording myself talk sometimes, as you can see. And a practice for connection. So just a weekly call to anyone. Like, I think this is also hard because I know not everybody is just a great conversationalist. I get that. But maybe just like call a counselor. There's so many services out there that are willing to hear you. Or join a group, join a church. I hope you go to church because it's amazing the support that they can provide. I mean, not all churches are perfect, but I feel it's a great start because, especially if you find a good one that could connect you to a good Bible studies, a Bible-led church. That I've met some amazing ladies that honestly I don't think I would ever be friends with if we weren't in church because we're just so different and it's so incredible that we're all united in one building, praising the Lord. So yeah, so today you have named a sign your body gives you. You've tried a breath. You tried some small actions and you began a safety plan. So here's my invitation to share one fact today with someone you care about, or just keep it to yourself. I don't mind. Check in on a person once a week and just book an appointment if you need support. Make an appointment, guys. There's no shame in it. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's great delight to be found in speaking to others, to reaching out, because there's people that genuinely wants to hear from you. Genuinely. So yeah, thank you so much for your time and for your courage. You are not alone. Help is real. Recovery is possible, and hope can grow. Have a great day, guys.